Hey, what's up, everybody? We're gonna be going over the sorceress, my lightning sorceress build, and checking its DPS. It's really the same exact build. This is my season 4 character, the same exact build that I'll be using for season 5. We'll be going over the gear in just a second. Basically, there isn't a whole lot of wiggle room on this gear, maybe a little bit, but we'll just go over it. Basically, obviously we need max resistances and max faster cast rate, which is 200. You can see we're sitting right exactly at 200. And then also I like to have at least 20 FHR. You could go a little bit more if you wanted to. It's not really needed, but yeah. Anyways, let's go over the gear. Obviously, pretty straightforward. This weapon is by far the best you can get. Obviously, this one isn't as complete best as you can get, but it's it's close enough for me. The facets are kind of just whatever I could get, but honestly, even a crappy Mang song is gonna be insanely good this for season 5. Magefist, they did away with the lightning skills. I'm gonna miss that, but you'll notice I've got a ton of mana per kill on my gear. Each of my rings are this is a CBF caster ring, nothing special. Another caster ring with 3 mana per kill, 10 faster cast, 20 faster cast, arachnid. That one was about a bear. The mana per kill, war travs, 2 all skills, Vipermage that I made. Puzzle box only gave me 1, but it's still good enough for me. Griffon, pretty standard, not that good Griffon, and Maras with some life per kill. At one point I had quite a bit of life and mana per kill. Now it's mostly just mana per kill, which does what I need it to do. And then for the Merc, obviously we got an Infinity, Laying of Hands, String of Ears for that life leech, and PDR, and Gladiator's Bane for that critical strike, for the damage reduction, Canopy Frozen. This is just a really underrated piece of gear in my opinion. And then Andes for the IAS and Life Leech, and Gores for the Crushing Blow and all that other good stuff. Let's test it out. I'm gonna go into a higher density map and just show you what the DPS reads. I don't know if this is a very good map for me to do this on, but I'm just looking for density to see what kind of damage I can put out. 130, 150. My previous test, I was hovering about 130 to 150, but it really depends on the density. Obviously, if you're spending a ton of time moving between mobs, your DPS is going to go way down. So something to always consider. The faster you can move between mobs and the higher density packs, obviously your damage is going to go up, or your DPS. So just gonna kind of focus on that for a second. Previous test I did was in Blood Moon, which is a much easier map, probably one of the easiest maps there are, even though it's a T3. That everybody's melee there, and they don't have that much HP. So this isn't bad. We're consistently sticking around 100. I actually expected this map to be a bit harder, as it's a bit more challenging for me. These mobs tend to be a little stronger, but the higher density definitely helps for DPS. Definitely one of the higher damage, faster farm characters that I've built. I mean, I can clear full clear Chaos Sanctuary in a little bit over a minute or something. DPS there doesn't go really over 50 because the mobs are pretty spaced far in between. There's not a whole lot of mobs, so something to consider when you're testing DPS. But this is actually pretty good. I'm pretty happy with this. Could be a little bit better with a couple more super good slams, like on the helm, and maybe a 2-socket armor instead. But as far as everything else, I mean, the gear is pretty basic. I'll be going with this exact gear set for season 5. And Mang got a huge buff. It's going to be casting lower resistance, which is going to be insane. You probably get away without even using an infinity in a lot of places, but yeah, that does it for this one. Skills are pretty basic. Charge bolt, all the lightning synergies, and then the rest into thunderstorm is what I did. So just so that's clear. And yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you found it helpful. It looks like closed beta is finally closing down. So see you on the next video.